Okay, on board, you're board, let's get this over with. This is going to be part one to what if Deku was the Black Panther. Now, the only real difference besides him being the Black Panther and his whole sister thing is the way he gets the power. And yeah, I'm changing a lot of shit, so it's not going to be exactly like the comics. Alright? But he is going to be half black. Yeah. Seriously. I plan on making this as original as I can. Because, yeah, you guys know there are a lot of what-ifers who have done this. So I'm going to try my best. Anyway, just like in canon, Izuku is born quirkless. His sister, who I'm naming Izumi, unless you can find a better name for her, which I will choose, possibly. Yeah, she has a technomancy / intelligence quirk, so she's already a prodigy. Deku is somewhat envious, but he's happy for his little sister. She feels sorry for her brother, but she knows that things happen. In fact, she does make him some gadgets from time to time just to make him feel like he does have a quirk. Bago's still the arrogant ass as he would be in canon, because when you really think about it, it is partially Deku's fault for boosting up his ego like that when they were kids. Anywho, we're gonna have time to get to when Deku is 10. He and his middle school class is actually going on a camping trip, in which, yeah, no one wants to be around Deku, just like in canon and everything. And it's around midnight when Izuku wakes up. He has to go take a leak. And as soon as he's about to come back, this is when he sees Bakugo and his goons wanting to start trouble. They start banging him up, Bakugo explosions, stretching finger guy just pretty much restraining Deku, while the chubby one is just tossing rocks from above. This is when they hear some rustling. In which, yeah, they stop and start shining the flashlights all around when they actually see a pair of glowing eyes. And what they actually see slowly about to pounce on their asses is a Black Panther. In which, yes, they proceed to run like hell. Bago and his friends back to the camp, Deku the other way. Yeah, he's too scared, so he wasn't really thinking about which direction to run. So the Panther goes after him. Anyway, when it actually has Deku cornered, as soon as it pounces, it actually causes the ground beneath him to give way, killing the Panther instantly as it bleeds out. As well as Izuku, he has a broken arm and a concussion with his head starting to bleed slowly. Not too much blood, but yeah, you would rather not have that happen to you. Izuku, he's looking around, just trying to get a feel for where he is. And he actually sees a network of tunnels, one of which he sees the blood of the Panther, and the drops of his blood that have fell on the ground are actually going straight towards it, which actually causes a purple light to start shining, in which then it just turns green. Deku, he looks up at where he fell and like, yeah, there's no way I'm getting back up there with this broken arm, so he decides to roll the dice and follow that light. Hopefully it's a way out. In which, yeah, he does see the herb. His stomach starts growling. He's like, you know what? I made it this far, might as well roll the dice again. He picks it, eats it. Which, to him, it's not terrible, but it's not that great either. As he's just walking around some more, and then he feels a sharp pain start to course through his entire body. He's yelling out in pure agony to the point where it's too much and he passes out due to shock. When he opens his eyes, he finds himself in a strange place. It's definitely not the cave he found himself in. It's this grassy plain with one tree there. He's looking around, not seeing much until he hears some growling. As soon as he turns around, he actually sees a green panther walking towards him. It's angry. He senses the bloodlust coming from it. But he's just thinking about where is he going to run, or where is he going to hide. But he knows it's too late as it charges at him. Deku, he has his arms up, ready to defend himself. But then something weird happens. He actually goes straight into Deku, actually becoming one with him, in which he jolts awake. Yeah, he doesn't know what just happened, but for some reason, that dream, oh, he doesn't know if it was a dream. He's looking around, seeing yeah, he's back in the cave, but something's wrong here. His head doesn't hurt, it's not bleeding out anymore. His arm is slowly feeling better. What the hell? He's just thinking, what happened? Then he hears a loud noise. He's just ringing or just getting on his nerves. He's trying to shut it up, but he can't. Then he smells something that smells putrid, which he just starts going closer and closer to it. And by the time he actually realizes where he is, he sees the panther that died. It's like, what the hell? How did I smell? Oh, did it really just? Yes, avoid his bowels, you dirty fallout. You have no idea how many jokes he's made while I was telling him about this what if. You have no idea how many jokes. Either way, I'm getting off topic. Jiggy, can't really leave you here. I mean, it'll just get worse, no doubt. But I don't think I'm strong enough. But Deku, being the whole not giving up guy he is, he tries. Seeing that, wow, this panther's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Then he starts thinking, maybe I can climb myself up. He slowly tries to grip the rock, but it seems very slippery. He's just trying his best to get a good grip. But then he actually digs his fingers into the stone, surprising himself. What? Maybe that wasn't a dream. Him just thinking, what else can I do? Then he starts digging his fingers deeper into the stone, climbing up slowly until he makes it to the top, in which he does bury the panther, praying over its grave and everything. It's when he notices something, noises. He hears the chirping of the birds, as well as other animals that are far into the forest. He can tell where they are. He can smell them, hear them. Hell, he can even taste the air. That tastes terrible. And this is when he actually gets a smell of it. Wait, that smells familiar. What he's smelling is actually the panther, but wait a minute, there's 2 scents, but they're the same. Then he just runs straight to where he's getting those 2 smells, and he actually finds 2 panther cubs. It's like, that was their parent that died. Oh no. He's just thinking, he's feeling guilty, like, was I the indirect cause of her Yeah, he's looking at them. They're adorable, and this is when he's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it! I practically killed their mom or dad or whatever." And this is when they actually notice Deku, and they get into a fighting stance, but then they get a good smell of Deku and calm down instantly. And this is when Deku actually hears him say, "Mom?" Deku's like, "What? No, 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 no! I am not your mama." Then he look at him, "Dad? No, I'm not your dad either. There's no way in hell." They just notice it's like, "Wait, how can I understand you?" "Well, if you're not our mom or dad, then why do you smell like..." This is when Deku is like, "Oh, I really don't want to tell you, but I can't lie to you. Your parent is dead." This causes them to look down in sadness. Someone's starting to cry. But Deku, he's like, calm down, calm down. It's all right. Everything's gonna be okay." "But we'll die next." "Wait, what?" "But without our mom, we're..." And Deku's like, "Oh crap. Okay, how about this? How old are you?" Let me say several such and such months. Which Deku's, okay, so you can't eat solid food. Thankfully, this one actually gets a good look at their fangs and claws. "Okay, do you know how to hunt?" "No." "Damn. Okay. Come with me." In which he leads them back to the camp, which he finds through smell alone. As soon as he gets there, it's already daylight, and no one's really wondering where Izuku is. Bakugo and his goons are. It looks like we got away with it scot-free. And this is when Deku shows up. Everyone's like, "Oh, huh, where have you been?" Deku's about to explain. He's like, never mind, we don't give two fucks. And yeah, Izuku, he grabs, let's say, 4 raw hamburgers, them thinking he's weird, as he just walks back into the forest. In which, yeah, Bakugo and his goons like, where the fuck is he going? Is what they're really thinking as he follow him again. When they see the 2 cubs, they're like, "Oh, so the little nerd actually made some friends." And again, this is when the fat one swoops in and drop kicks Deku, while the stretchy fingers motherfucker grabs the 2 cubs. Deku, what the hell, Koski? What'd you... He's looking at this and... What are you doing? Bago, he's sparking explosions. Like, these must be the kids of that thing that tried to kill us. And you brought them here. What, were you planning on them killing us? What happened to their parent? Did you kill her? Doesn't matter. How about we finish the job? Cut down the whole family tree as Bakugo, he is sparking up the biggest explosion he can at his age. And Deku can see the fear in the cubs' eyes as they close them, getting ready for the blast. But Deku, he runs as fast as he can to Bakugo and socks him clear in the face. Then he jumps up high and axe kicks the stretchy fingers guy, surprising the fat one as well as Bakugo. Like, how the hell did you get here so... Then Deku, he's holding the cubs in his arms, just trying to calm them down, make them feel better. Bakugo, he's being as arrogant as he can, saying that was a lucky shot. And this is when Deku turns his head, and... But yeah, Deku's eyes are full of anger and rage, in which he just... If you dare
try to hurt my cubs again, I will kill you.
He says this in a deep, angry, pretty much, you can say, very pissed off tone. To the point where Bakugo, he's stunned by this. Not to mention, slowly in behind Deku forms a green panther. Bakugo, he gets pretty much put off guard by this, and the other boys are like, "Who are you?" Like, that's none of your business. Now, if you don't mind, as he's just cradling the cubs, they're fast asleep after eating. I have some stuff to do. As he just walks off, Bakugo completely... Yeah, he's speechless. He can't say a word right now. What? He's just thinking in his mind, what? Did Deku just unlock his quirk? This is what he's thinking, and right now he's just terrified of... Was that a threat or a promise? Was that a declaration that he will kill Bakugo? If he so much as tried to hurt those itty bitty cubs? Yeah, Bakugo's mind is racing at this. Now, when Deku arrives back at the campsite, everyone does see the cubs, and for one, the teacher is like, Izuku, you know pets aren't allowed. Then he sees like, holy shit, those are panthers. Yeah, these are my panthers. What? Excuse me, young Midoriya. We're not letting you keep those. Let me? No. I would like to see you stop me. This takes everyone aback for a second. Like, who are you? What are you doing with Deku? The teacher's, he's trying to assert his dominance right now. Saying, young man, you will be suspended for such and such. Deku's like, does it look like I care right now? Does it really look like I care? You know what? Do it. Go ahead. I don't give zero fucks right now. All I know is that you aren't taking these cups from me. That's something you better not do. This quick change in attitude, yeah, no one was expecting it. And when they see Bakugo and his goons actually come back from the forest, yeah, they see Bakugo with a huge knot on his face, as well as the stretchy fingers guy with a huge bump on his head. They're wondering what happened. Then they look back at Izuku. Did he really just... And this is when they asked Bakugo what happened, which, like, I don't want to talk about it. Just keep him away from Deku. Try not to make eye contact. And yeah, everyone, they're avoiding Deku even more right now because they don't know what he's going to do if he ever really does get angry. Well, he's just talking to the cubs, trying to make sure they're alright and everything. And on the way home, yeah, everyone's just looking at him. Just keep their guard up, especially Bakugo. I can't believe that fucking nerd. Looks like he actually does have a quirk. But how long did he have it? Has he been... Yes, he's doing this whole thing that Deku's been holding out on him. And when Deku gets home with the cubs, Iko and Izumi are like, so cute, but it's what they're going to grow up into that scares us. And Deku, he assures them that the Panthers are relatively harmless and, hell, they're cubs. As long as we train them ahead of time, and they won't attack anyone unless I tell them to. I mean, we tell them to. Somebody's like, how are you so sure? I got my quirk. Excuse me? That's right, I got my quirk. Prove it. In which Deku, he's like, oh, okay. Bring up your energy shield. What? Yeah, I'm gonna try to break it. Excuse me? Yeah, I'm gonna try to break it. Alright. But don't complain to me if you hurt your hand or anything. He puts it up. Deku cocks his fist back. And with whatever strength he can muster up, he shatters the shield easily. Surprising Kazumi, surprising Inko is like, so I guess you did get your quirk. Mind tell us the name? Which Deku is like, just call it Panther. Like, Panther? That sounds more like a mutation quirk. Then she looks at the Cubs and is like, oh, okay, now I get it. Now I'll get your reasoning. Deku, he's... Okay. Good, come on, you two, let's go in my room. Yeah, they're happily following Deku. Izumi, she's on her knees crying because her shield has been destroyed with one punch. Inko, she's trying to comfort her. She's like, it's okay. You can rebuild. You can rebuild it stronger, better. You had the technology. Yes, I had to say it. It was too easy. It was too good of a chance to miss. Anyway, Izuku, he's trying to get to know the Cubs more, trying to think of what their names could be. Which they tell him they don't have names. In which I will give you guys that decision as well. If not you guys, probably people on my Discord. Oh, I have so many plans for this. Either way. Izuku, he's just getting sleepier as the Cubs. They're at the foot of his bed, just all snuggled up together, as just carefree as could be. Happy that they met Izuku. Sad that their mother died, but at least they won't have to worry about starving to death. In which Izuku, he goes to sleep. And this time, when he wakes up, he actually does see the Panther again. He's about to stand off against it. Well done, kid. Excuse me. Yeah, you've taken to this power very well. Excuse me. So, how are my kids doing? Excuse me? Man, you have so many questions, don't you? You're damn right. Explain. Well, from what I can tell, me and you are actually connected in a way. Whoa, what you talking about? You see, when I died and our blood actually met with that weird plant you decided to eat, it imbued you with panther-like abilities. Hence your increased senses, your strength, speed, your protective nature of my cubs. Oh, right. Listen, I'm so sorry about... It's okay. It's not your fault, it was mine. I was trying to feed them, and you and those boys just happened to be there. So if anything, it's my fault. It's more my fault than it ever will be yours. But I am so happy that you did decide to keep them and watch over them. That really means a lot, Izuku. Thanks. No, there's no real. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Either way, so tell me more about this. Well, since you're the one that ate the plant, since I died, I've been more like you could say I've had time to learn more about this place. And it seems as though the better you get with your abilities, the more I go away. What? Look at me. In which Deku sees that she's partially fading in and out. It's like, wait, but what if your kids want to talk to you? I don't know. Either way, it seems that my time has, well, at least in the mortal realm, has passed, and it is your time, I suppose. You're gonna have a lot to deal with. What do you mean? Didn't you notice all the changes after you woke back up? That your senses highly, boosted, as well as your strength, speed. That's not all you're gonna get. In fact, if you go back into the forest, you should, by meditation, feel more of a connection towards it. What? Oh yes, that plant didn't just give you a link to panthers, or at least me. It gave you a link to nature itself, or at least that forest in particular. Wow, I did not. Wait, how do you know about this? Ah, kid. In this realm, it could be mere moments in the outside world. Here, I can spend years, seemingly years here, learning about this place. Hell, looks like I ain't got much choice until I'm completely absorbed by you. Right. Again, I'm so sorry. I told you there's no need to apologize. Wow, why don't all that aggression you had before? Well, that was just because I was, protecting the cubs. Yeah, the cubs you claimed as yours. What? Oh yeah, I heard what you said. You called them your cubs. That was so adorable. No, it's not. Yes, it is. You know it is. Don't pretend. He's blushing like hell. Either way, what else is there? Nothing. That's all I want to let you know. At least for now. I need to learn more about what abilities you'll be able to accomplish. In fact, as soon as you wake up for school, you should notice some more changes. Changes like what, exactly? Well, you don't think your body's completely ready for the full power, that power boost you got. Didn't you hurt your fingers a little bit when you were digging them into that stone to climb out? And what about when you destroyed your little sister's shield? You did feel just a tiny bit more pain? I guess a little, but exactly. As we speak, your body's being augmented to handle it better. However, you still are going to need to train yourself just a little to fully, grasp the capabilities you'll be able to do. And I guess that'll be it. Goodbye, Izuku. Hope to see you again. And with that, Deku wakes up. But only to the real cries of his new cubs, just saying how hungry they are. Deku's, oh man, Okay. I'll feed you in a minute. Inko and Izumi just looking at Izuku. He's like, what? What do you mean, what? Look at you! What do you mean? He's looking down and sees like, yeah, he's pretty built now. He has a 6-pack going on an 8-pack right now. Just, whoa. Whoa. That's all you can say? You changed overnight! Your whole body structure. She's measuring him just like, now I got to refit your whole hero costume now. He goes say, oh man, now you done. Now your sister's gonna be inventing all night. Hey, it's not my fault for unlocking my quirk. Yes, it is. How do you figure? It's your fault that you're a late bloomer. You should have awakened your quirk earlier. It's like, ooh, I want to tell you all so bad, but I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it for now. That's because they're laughing their asses off at the display. They're just enjoying the show. As Izuku says, hey, you two. Get to the living room. I'll feed you in a minute. Look, as they just do that, Inko's Izumi's. Wow, you really can talk to them, can't you? Yep. And they can understand me, I can understand them, and you know the whole thing. That's amazing. Can you talk to any other animals? I have no idea. Right now, only panthers. Either way. What's for breakfast? Anyway, yeah, Inko, she gives him pancakes with a bunch of syrup and butter. Stick is like, oh, okay, do you got anything for the cubs? Well, we do have some hamburger meat, but it's raw. Perfect. Which he just takes the pack out of the refrigerator and just gives it to them. Them destroying it pretty easily. Which is Zuku's like, hey, slow down. You don't need you choking on the hamburgers. Shut the fuck up, Fallout! Don't you dare make a joke! Anyway, yeah, when Deku goes to school, he brings the cubs with him, which people do start staring at him because, yeah, loose lips, sink ships, and everything. And yeah, the principal does start scolding Deku for bringing pets. Zuko, he just claps back, saying how he's earned some leniency after how he's been treated throughout this whole time. He deserves some perks. So these two, they're sticking with him. It's either that or I let everyone, the school board, superintendent, whoever's the boss, I'll let your boss's boss, and above, know how you've been running this shit show. Damn, what the hell, man? What was with me? Maybe I should stop drinking so much. Either way, Izuku, yeah, no one has ever expected that much from him, from that school. And this whole attitude change, this whole new persona he's taking on, was a bit of a surprise. When he gets into his classroom, everyone's trying to avoid eye contact. When Bakugo gets there, he's like, oh, that fucking nerd, he actually brought those little cats with him. Well, just wait until I get him alone. This is what he's thinking. Well, he's just trying to put on a straight face whenever he's around Deku. But then, after school, he decides to strike. big mistake. This is the Stretchy Fingers guy does go for the Cubs, trying to keep Deku from attacking Bakugo. Deku's already right in front of him and drop kicks him, knocking him out. The fat one tries to swoop in and screw them up. Deku, too fast. He grabs this guy by the neck and slams him into the ground, then tosses him through the wall. Everyone's taking pictures, videos, just documenting what Deku's doing all by himself, just trying to protect the Cubs. And this is when Bakugo is pissed beyond belief. He starts yelling at Deku, saying how he's been lying to him this whole time, letting him bully him. He just thought little of Bakugo and everything. Deku's like, "You are a dumbass, arrogant asshole. If I unlocked my quirk earlier, maybe we could have still been friends. But with your attitude, this whole school, no. I don't want to be friends with none of y'all. I don't want to be bothered with any of y'all. So, tell you what. You leave me and my cubs alone, my family. I don't want anything to do with you, Bakugo. Not a thing. Seriously. And yeah, you notice I ain't call you Kacha no more, cause that name is dead. I ain't call you Katsuki. From now on, it's Bakugo, unless you earn the right for me to at least call you by your first name. Now, if you still want to fight, bring it on, Sparkles. See, your little boys here? That wasn't even warm up. But you might be able to get me to use at least some of my power. What? Oh yeah, I've been holding back this whole time. Just trying to egg on Deku. Deku's just trying to egg on Bakugo, just trying to get him more riled up. In which Bakugo, he takes the bait, going full force, shooting himself straight to Deku. In which Deku just holds out his arm and hooks Bakugo, putting him in a headlock. Which, yeah, Bakugo, he's trying to explode Deku, just aim for the face, gut. He's going for low blows, but Deku, he's like, seriously, you should be a masseuse. Your explosions are so weak. This is causing Bakugo to start flailing around like an idiot, losing more and more oxygen as he passes out. And Deku drops him. Which everyone is shocked at this. If they didn't see it themselves, if they didn't record it, they would not have believed it. And because they're laughing at Bakugo's expense and cheering on Izuku. It's like, and they're saying things like, "Yay, that's our dad." Deku's like, "I'm not your dad, man." It's like, you're taking care of us, so that equals dad. Deku's, he's like, "Oh, you're tugging my heartstrings, you know that." That's so adorable. Trying his best to keep his composure, but yeah, it ain't working. Let's see, how long has this video been? Oh damn. Well, let's see if I can keep going with this. Alright. Anyway, we're gonna have time to get to when Deku's 14. It's the end of middle school. No one laughs at Deku. Bakugo don't do his punk ass speech. In fact, yeah, Bakugo, he's just trying his best to get as strong as he can just so he can, you know, kick Deku off his high horse. Which, yeah, Deku ain't no slouch either. Especially thanks to Izumi building him some training gear. Oh yeah. His little sister has been helping her older brother to the point where he, if anything, I'd say Deku's around, let me think. What's a good percentage to put Deku at right now? Let's say 25% of Prime All Might. 25. Alright? That's as high as I'll go for right now. And Deku, he has gone to the forest again. And he has noticed that he does feel a strong connection to it. To the point where he actually can tell which plants are poisonous, which one are medicinal. He's learned more about medicine as well as technology thanks to Izumi and his increased intelligence. To the point where he's almost on par with Izumi's intelligence quirk. Which, yeah, Izumi, she feels a little threatened. She feels like she's being challenged. Which causes her to want to work harder too. Because Izumi has thought about being a hero, but she would rather really just own her own support gear company. Which, yeah, Deku, he has went to the junkyard and Dagobah Beach to train and get Izumi some spare parts that she's been looking for. Actually causing them to actually grow closer together. As for the ship in this, I'm gonna keep that a secret for now. Yes, I'm gonna keep it a secret. Anywho. As for the Sludgeville incident, Deku actually notices it ahead of time using his sense of smell as well as hearing. So one was like, okay, what do you want? How'd you know I could smell you, you stink, man, you smell like shit. Well, I was in the sewer, yeah, and whose idea was that? I didn't make you go in there. Now what do you want? I need your body. What? I need your body. 1. Not interested. 2. You're definitely not my type. 3. Gross, man. I'm a middle school student. How dare you? Not like that, you... I'm going to take over your body. Okay, that's enough. You've already raised the creep out factor beyond its limits. How about I just defeat you and we call it a day? Wait, what? As Izuku, he throws a punch, actually dispersing the sludge villain instantly. All Might, he gets there. Deku, he doesn't really care for All Might as much as he did in canon. He still thinks he's a great hero, but yeah, he's pretty indifferent about him. He actually likes the Wild Wild Pussycats more. No, they're not the ship. So calm down. Anyway, Deku, he doesn't even get an autograph, he doesn't care. And the sludge villain is captured. End of story. As for the 10 months of training, Deku, he's just training harder than usual. Going to the forest to meditate, connect more with nature, bringing back some herbs and medicine, even some fruit, and hunting the occasional wild animal to feed the cubs, in which they have grown considerably. Deku, he was surprised considering they're bigger than what their mother was. They bulked up and grew to an enormous size, to the point where Deku could actually mount them. He's wondering what happened when he's in his little dreamscape. He asks their mother, but she's like, this must be a side effect to you being around them. What? Yeah, apparently you might actually have a passive effect of enhancing panthers that you raise. Oh, are you serious? Yeah, I don't understand it either, but from what I can tell, but if anything, you should let them run wild for a little bit. What do you mean? Haven't you noticed that they've been more aggressive lately? Well, yeah, maybe a little. Wait, what is that supposed to mean? Oh my god. Yep. They're getting a little irritable. A little, frustrated. You could say pent up. You know what I mean? They could use a little. I get it. I'll try to find some other panthers or whatever so they can release some of that stress. But you don't have to keep talking about it. Well, I don't get what the problem is. It's pretty much really normal. I get that, but I don't want to. I don't need that image in my mind. Why are humans so sensitive nowadays? What? Whatever. Let's just. I'm going back to the forest. I'm going to find some other panthers or something. Because I want to end this conversation as soon as possible. I wish as soon as Deku wakes up, he's like, oh god. He's looking at them and they've clawed through his room. His walls are all scratched up. His bedpost is pretty much ruined. It's like, yeah, you guys have got to. Yeah, you have to find other panthers. He made this his mission. This is one of his missions on while he was training for 10 months. Which, yeah, he does find other panthers. And yes, they do. You know what? Shut the fuck up, Fallout. Fucking perv. Either way. Izuku, he leaves them there until he comes back within a week. In which, yeah, they're happy, and unexpectedly, they bring back other panthers. The two they actually decided to have families with. Zuko's like, wait a minute, is this really how it happens in the wild? He's thinking in his mind. In which they're talking to him, it's like, no, but seeing how you were such a great dad, stop calling me that. But, you know what, screw it. But either way, what's with them? Well, we told them about you, and, well, they want to live with us. Why? Well, it's dangerous. It can be dangerous for our kids. This is the boy, the brother of the female panther. Oh yes, it was a brother and sister that Deku ended up raising. Yes. And this is when he's like, oh come on, man, do I really have to? Well, no, but you would have to live with the fact that you pretty much kicked out my wife and my child. Really? You really had to go there? Yes. Fine. Okay. They could come with us. In which Inko and Izumi are glaring daggers at Izuku. It's like, why didn't you tell us? Like, tell you what? That your panthers, were a little bit frustrated. It's like, they wouldn't tell me. He's like, then he started glaring daggers at the panthers, like, just wondering why not. And they just tell Deku because it's embarrassing. We don't want you to we didn't want to tell you that we were ready to go. I respect that. I respect that, and thank you for not telling me that. It's still weird. It's still concerning. This is when something dawns on Deku. The Cubs of the Cubs. He's thinking about having to raise more Panthers, and it's making him kind of go insane within his own mind. And as for the practical exam, you already know the theoretical exam. My boy's smart. He's smart as hell. Practical exam, you're gonna have to wait for that. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna let you know about the practical exam until later. Oh, but seriously, that's why I'll end this part off. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make this as original as I can, given how many people have done this. Actually, someone did ask me to do this as a tribute to Chadwick Boseman a long time ago, which I was thinking about it, but I was wondering, a lot of you whatevers have done that. To me, it just made that so many people did it. It was a sweet thing to do, but kind of made it less special to me. I still ended up doing this, but plus, I wanted to make an original story like this. Oh man, but the jokes Fallout came up with, it really made me think. It really put things in perspective, because to those who have been on Fallout's live streams, when I was in the chat, I tortured his ass. Seriously, I kept making joke after joke on his live streams, to the point where he actually put me in timeout from the chat several times. So yeah, him making jokes was like, damn. So this is what it feels like. Not to mention, he actually did say it's revenge for all the times I did pretty much tease him on his live streams. So if anything, yeah, I kind of get where he's coming from. And if anything, I am out. The peace and the love, children. Damn, this video was longer than I first expected.